All right. I just wanted to give everyone an update on how we're going to be doing attendance for virtual stuff starting tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday, um, January 13th, in case you're watching the video later. Um, so before, I've been a little too lenient on the attendance check-ins. So to kind of better fit school policy stuff, our attendance check-ins are just going to be available during our class period time, not the whole school day. So before, I would kind of open it at the beginning of the day and it would be closed at the end of the day, the school day. But in this case, for your class period, you'll only be able to get into the attendance check-in during your class period. So you can't just like wake up first thing and enter it in and then go back to bed or something like that, or wait until the very end of the day to do all of them, at least for my class. So as far as assignments go, you can still work on assignments and labs and things when is kind of convenient for you. I basically have them done. I open them up so that you can get to them when you need them. As long as you get them in by the deadline, then you're good to go. But for the attendance check-ins, you do need to be doing those during our usual class period. If you're quarantined, so you're out for in-person, virtual, whichever, you do still need to do the attendance check-ins, so that can count your present. Um, uh, if you have, actual medical things, that are holding you back, then you can get it medically excused and things like that. But it's just easier if you can go in and click off that you're here if you are quarantined for an in-person day. If you are out for an in-person day for other reasons, then it's kind of out of my hands. I still have to count you absent. Even if you go to the attendance check and say, "Hey, I'm online," um, I can't count you present. So if you do have a good reason, like again a medical excuse or something like that, you can clear that with the main office, and they deal with it from there. So have a parent or guardian call in to the main office and say, "Hey, this is why they're not here." Get it verified. But on my end, I can't count you present just because you did the attendance check-in. For virtual days, of course, whether you're quarantined or otherwise, you're using the attendance check-in. But for like a day you're supposed to be in school, you either have to be here or you have to have a reason for not being here, either quarantined or check with the main office otherwise. Okay, and finally, when we get to virtual Fridays, those are going to be Google Meets for attendance. It'll be short. I usually don't do my upfront teaching during those times. I just kind of give you the lowdown on what's going on that day, and then I cut you loose. So try and be there at the beginning of your class period. Again, it's going to be during your actual class period, not just whenever during the day. So there won't be an attendance check-in on Fridays. Get into the Google Meet. I'll have the kind of nickname or the code posted so you can get in, and we'll go from there.